Reading the Bible isn't just a religious checkbox, something you have to mark off just to say you did it. It's about building a relationship with the Lord, getting wisdom, getting discernment, and growing in your everyday life. But if you're just starting small, trying to figure out how do I really get into it? How do I make it a habit? This is coming from someone who's read through the Bible 3 times already, all the way through. And I want to show you how to make reading the Bible an actual habit. Hey, welcome to Growing Up Kingdom. My name's Daniel, and I'm so excited that you're here. If you've been looking for a place where you feel like you can be encouraged, where you feel like you can grow in your confidence, this is an absolutely great place to do that. So make sure that you stick around. Now, today I wanted to just break down how to start small and develop a daily Bible reading habit. Again, I've read through the Bible 3 times. That's a rarity at my age. A lot of people always think, oh yeah, it's so long, it's there's so many things I don't understand. I don't even know where to start. We're not going to talk about how fast to read through the Bible or where it's like what time it's best to do it in. We're just going to break down how to make reading your Bible a habit. Now, if you're watching the podcast, not listening to it, you'll notice I'm wearing a t-shirt because it is getting warm in California. I don't know what the weather's like for you guys, but yeah, I'm curious. Usually I like to leave the comments for any questions, any thoughts you have. If you have any, go ahead and leave them down there. But I'm curious what your weather is in whatever state or whatever country you're listening. Go ahead and let me know just for fun. But how do we start making reading the Bible a habit? Not just, oh yeah, I've got to do this. Not just a chore. Not just something we remember to do once every couple weeks, but a consistent habit. Step 1, it's going to sound like something you've heard a million times. But if you're serious about this, I do want to start here. Make sure you start small. One of the biggest mistakes people make is jumping in too much too soon. They jump into the Bible. I should have actually brought my Bible with me. I see it right over there, but I don't have it with me right now. They start reading, and they'll go a couple books in, and they're just amazed, and they're like, wow. Yeah, sure. If you want to. Hey, all right. Thank you. They start reading and they're like, oh, yeah, and they get in Genesis and they're reading, Exodus, yep. They get to Leviticus and they're like, whoa, man, what is all of this stuff? Because they jump in too much too soon. You don't have to feel pressured to read 5 chapters a day or finish the Bible in a month. You don't have to feel pressured to do any of that. I know people do it. I know people read the Bible in a year. I've done it twice. I've read it through the 3rd time, even shorter than that, just because I wanted to give myself a challenge. But you don't have to start there. I know sometimes we hear about it and it's, oh yeah, that was so cool. I read the Bible in 90 days. You don't have to start there. You can start small. Start with something manageable, whatever's manageable to you. Start with a chapter, even a few verses a day. Start somewhere though. The goal is consistency and not quantity. I don't care if you read a whole book of the Bible one day if you don't read it for another 6 months. It's the daily, being in this daily, learning something, growing every single day, even if it's just a little bit. That's what makes a difference. Just like working out. If I go work out and I don't know, sit in the gym till I can barely walk out because I'm so sore, just for one day, and then never go again for another 3 weeks. Yeah. It's the same with reading the Bible. Look for consistency and not quantity. As your appetite grows, you'll naturally want to read more. As you get into it, you'll start feeling comfortable reading more at a time. But if you don't feel comfortable there yet, you don't have to force yourself to read through Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John all in one go. Start Matthew 1, Matthew 2. Just go through it like that. Step 2. Choose a plan. Having a plan takes the guesswork out of what to read, where to read, when to read it. There's different ways to read the Bible. Some people, they love just reading it from start to finish. That's fun. I like doing it that way. Some people, they prefer to read a little bit in the New Testament and a little bit in the Old Testament on the same day. That's fun too. Some people just prefer opening their Bible and just studying one specific verse for a while. But there's all sorts of different plans that will give you different study guides, different designated readings to help you decide what to read for a day. If you're reading, like getting a full Bible reading plan, like the Bible in a year, Bible in 2 years, Bible in 60, 90 days, a month, those will have designated readings. If you just want to study out a certain topic, there's plans like that too, where you can just study, you can even just study, the book of Jude or study the book of Galatians. Those are all options. You can pick a chronological journey, like I said, a topical plan, like a plan on peace, a plan on faith, a plan on love, a book by book approach, just study one book. There's a plan that fits everyone's needs. I do have a Bible in a year plan. You can find it, if you're watching on YouTube, you can find it in the description. For the rest of you listeners, feel free to look around anywhere else for a Bible reading plan. Look for what suits you. I do have the YouVersion Bible app on my phone. That's always a great way. I just started a new plan today. You probably can't see that. I'll hold it here. That usually gives you a devotional and then some designated reading there. It's a way to start small. All sorts of different plans. You can make your choice. You can even just Google Bible reading plans. You'll find something. Real quick. On the Bible app, you can actually search for plans. So again, if you're looking for a plan on friendships, a plan on love, a plan on faith, you can do that in the app. You can Google it. All sorts of different ways to do it. Step number 3. Obvious, but not to be ignored. Create a routine. Like, duh, Daniel, obviously. But habits form best when you do them consistently at the same time. If you read your Bible maybe once when you wake up, and then the next time you read it during your lunch break, and then another time, oh wait, I almost forgot, got to get up again and read my Bible, and you're reading it different times every day, it gets a little bit harder to keep track of. For the people who like consistency in their life, a pretty good idea just to find one specific time every single day and do it. I love reading my Bible when I get up. Every single day when I get up, I sit down, actually right here. This is my podcasting space because I love it. And it's also, before this microphone comes out, before this microphone folds out from over there, before the camera gets set up, every day I'm sitting here doing this. Reading, highlighting, just started a new Bible plan on here. Usually not a big fan of this things on the phone, but I thought I'd give it a try just for the fun of it so I could talk about it. I've been enjoying it. But yeah, where was I? Decide on a consistent time to read. Maybe in the morning before school, before work, maybe at night just before you go to bed. What you study just before you go to bed is very well retained. I know there have been studies done on that before. If you study something just before you go to bed, you usually retain it very well. So always a great idea also just to read your Bible just before you go to bed. I know a lot of people do it. I have done it. At this point, I prefer just to read it when I wake up, and sometimes I'll just pick it up during the day too, but consistently in the morning. Some people prefer to consistently read it at night. Mine's in the morning, like I said. Over time, this thought, it becomes a routine. And so when I get up, I don't decide to pick up a guitar first. I don't decide to go, play the keys first. I'm trying to think, what else would I do? I'm looking at the stuff around my house right now. I wouldn't decide to go stare at the giant map in front of me. I would sit right here and read my Bible because it's a habit. I get up, I sit right here. I get up, I sit right here, and I get used to it. Step 4, find a quiet space. Reading anything in a loud, noisy, busy space usually doesn't end well for me, and I know it usually doesn't end well for a lot of us. Not saying we have problems focusing, not saying we can't multitask, just saying it's often not the greatest idea to try to retain anything in a busy environment. In today's noisy world, everything's going on, cars, people. It's nice just to find somewhere nice and quiet and simple. Again, this is a nice quiet place. Not too much happening usually when I get up. One of the biggest distractions to my Bible reading, if I've got it on, is this little guy. In case you're listening without the video, you won't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my cellular device, an iPhone. Your Android, your Samsung Galaxy, your whatever you've got. Any sort of mobile device to me is always such a big distraction. I prefer to keep mine off, put it away until I'm done reading my Bible, and then I turn it on. Because I've had it before when I'm reading, and my phone goes ding, oh, what's that? Back to reading. Ding, oh, what's that? Back to reading. Ding, oh, what's that? Back to reading. And obviously, that's distracting. Find a safe place that you feel comfortable in. It could be a corner in your room, a cozy chair with your Bible. Some people, they talk about the quiet place. They talk about their prayer closet. Some people actually go stuff themselves in a literal closet. I don't care what you do as long as you find yourself in a quiet place. Step 5. Reflect and journal. Reading is usually just the beginning. Depends on how much time you have allotted. But once you're done reading, even if it's just a verse, take some time to think on it. Think about it during the day. Reflect on it. Ask yourself questions like, what's God teaching me? What was the point of this? How can I apply this today? Now, there's certain verses in the Bible, they're kind of hard to apply. Let me just pick something here. Well, these are all good here. Let me pick something. So the people of Benjamin saw that they were defeated. The men of Israel gave ground to Benjamin because they trusted the men in ambush, whom they'd set against Gibeah. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Just read something that's like, okay, that's not gonna, there's not much to learn from that. But if you read a good verse and you're like, man, take some time to really think about it, learn how you can apply it in your life. Write down some key verses. Personal reflections, take some time to think about it. I like to spend time and actually highlight things if I do find something. This is a pretty new Bible, so there's nothing highlighted in here yet. But when I highlight something, it's easier for me to come back and see it again and be able to reflect on it again. Some people, they like to really, I'm not a big journaling guy. I don't know why. I really should be, but I'm not. Some people, they do like to journal down all their thoughts. I know my mom is. She'll journal down all of her thoughts, everything she's learned, different things she feels the Lord speaking to her. If you enjoy doing that, do that. She's literally nodding her head over there. She's sitting over there. She's like, she loves doing that. If that's what you love to do, go ahead and do that. I prefer to reflect on mine during the day. If I have something really good, I will write it down and maybe I'll turn it into a podcast or a sermon or do something else with it. Step number 6, last one, stay accountable. Accountability increases the commitment. If you've got someone else to encourage you, if you've got someone else to check in on you, you are more likely to follow through and actually get it done. Share your goal with a trusted friend, a mentor, maybe even a small group if you've got one. Join a Bible study, start one even. You could do a daily check-in, like maybe just text someone, hey, I read my Bible today. How about you? Did you read yours? What did you get out of it? Do a Bible plan, like on one of those Bible apps with a partner, so you can encourage each other, motivate each other. It's a great way to get into it and build a rhythm when you do it with someone else. You can hold each other accountable. Speaking of which, that's kind of what this podcast is about. It's about holding each other accountable so we can grow together, we can learn together. I hope this episode has helped you. I hope it's given you an idea on how to build a rhythm, how to build a habit in this Bible reading. It's not necessarily always going to be easy, but if you do those 6 steps, if you start small, you find some sort of plan, you create a routine, you find a quiet space, you reflect on it, and you stay accountable, you'll start building that habit. If this episode has helped you, make sure you go ahead and Like, subscribe, follow, do whatever you can on the platform you're listening. Share it with a friend if you think this episode will help anyone else. If you want to start getting a Bible study going with someone else, maybe share it to them and be like, hey, how about we start reading our Bibles together? But yeah, I'll go ahead and see you in the next episode. Make sure you don't miss it. Bye.